Hi guys, this is Jonathan, the Disney fan here, and welcome to part 14 of my least favorite show, so enjoy. We're gonna start off with Henry Huggle Monster. Okay, where to begin? First up, the animation is very rushed, and not only that, the animation for this show is very ugly. Like, this is the ugliest animation I've ever seen. And also the character, Henry Hugglemonster, is so very annoying. Every time I look at him, he always gets on my nerves. That's how annoying he is. He always gets on my nerves. Even his families are just too disgusting to look at. And the episodes are just so cringe-worthy. Henry Hugglemonster? Really, Disney? You had to make a show called Henry Hugglemonster? Instead of coming up with something clever or good? Come on, Disney, you can do better than this. You didn't have to make Henry Hugglemonster. I mean, my god. The characters are just so creepy looking and the animation's just ugly for a kid's show. You could have done something different, Disney, instead of this. So yeah, I hate Henry Hugglemonster. It's ugly, it's annoying, the characters are just too troublesome. It's cringy, it's unpleasant, it's also even the characters' voices sounds terrible and really off. Especially Henry Hugglemonster himself. And I thought the music was just too distasteful. And yeah, I just think this was a very terrible show. Henry Hugglemonster is a terrible show in my opinion. But if you like it, you know the drill. I'm fine with your opinion. Me, I just hate how it looks, and I hate the animation, I hate the characters, and I hate the episodes. That's all I can say. So, moving on with Henry Hugglemonster. When I first saw this one, I felt so uncomfortable. And I every time I look at it, I'm like, what the hell is this? Yeah, I recently watched this one, and already I could tell it's bad, really bad. A squirrel and a hedgehog, also known as Squirrel and Hedgehog. Yeah, I recently watched this one, and already I could tell it was so terrible. And funny, this show is from North Korea. I heard so many brutal things about North Korea. I heard nothing but brutal things about it. First of all, the animation looks so shoddy and doesn't even look right at all. It looks very shoddy. And the characters, nobody is likable. All they do is, and they don't even do any good morals at all. They're not good characters at all. All they do is just make wrong decisions and make wrong choices and do all of the wrong things in absolutely the most despicable and wrong way. And most of the characters, they're very unsympathetic. All of the characters are just so unsympathetic. And the episodes, I only watched one, and that's all I could take. It just shows bunches of bad things happening, and they do lots of bad choices and bad stuff, and yeah, you know how it goes, but seriously, what is the matter with you people? None of the characters are likable at all. They're just filled with so many. They're just filled with unsympathetic characters, and also bad characters that do lots of bad choices and bad morals and have very bad standards and a very bad animation. And it has a serious bad message to children. Everything I could say, it's so bad. This show is just absolutely beyond bad. Hell, this show even makes Happy Tree Friends looking like a masterpiece. There, I said it. It makes Happy Tree Friends looking like a masterpiece. In fact, a Squirrel and Hedgehog is so bad, I think it's even worse than Happy Tree Friends. Even though I hate the show Happy Tree Friends too. Every time I think about it or just look at it, I get so much more hatred into this show. I cannot think of one person who ever thought of this God-forsaken mess. This show is an absolute God-forsaken mess. It's a God-forsaken show that no one even asked for to exist. This show it's just everything about it's just God-forsaken. This is just a God-forsaken show that I don't know why had to exist. There's so many much better shows that I could watch instead. And other things too, like I could watch Disney movies, The Big Comfy Couch. What else? I could watch The Simpsons, the Total Drama series, not Total Drama-Rama. I could watch Moulin Rouge from 2001, Roman Holiday, and Funny Face, the two starring Audrey Hepburn, Lily with Leslie Caron, CoverGirl with Rita Hayworth, Daddy Longlegs with Fred Astaire and Leslie Caron, State Fair with John Crane, The Apartment, The Philadelphia Story. These are movies I'm talking about. And the shows, I already did. Oh yeah, Family Guy, South Park. What else? Star vs. the Forces of Evil, Dookie, Animaniacs, The Flintstones. The list goes on and on of what I could watch instead of this godforsaken mess. I'm sorry if I went on, guys, but this is just an example of what I could watch instead of this godforsaken mess. This show is absolutely godforsaken. And I think I went too much on this show. I truly apologize for that. So yeah. Bottom line, Squirrel and Hedgehog is terrible. And if you haven't seen it, avoid it. You will not like it. I'm sorry if I went too much on this, guys. What else could I think about? Oh yeah, here's another one. Almost Naked Animals. That show is so disgusting. My God. Who thought of this atrocity to exist? All of the characters are in underwears. And oh my God. You had to make a show called Almost Naked Animals. And already, all the characters are just so ugly. None of the characters are even cute because of the title. Might as well call them ugly, cause they're ugly. All of the characters are ugly, ugly characters. They are the ugliest characters I've ever seen, even in a kids show. It's that bad. And the theme song is so annoying. Please don't get me started with the theme song. And the episodes are just too grotesque. I don't know who asked for this show, Almost Naked Animals. It's such a bad and disgusting show. Every time I look at it, I always feel like throwing up. Even when the theme song wants to make me throw up. The animation is totally despicable as well. It's really hard, and the everybody who made this was such a huge embarrassment. I'm sorry, but this show was a huge embarrassment. And the jokes were just distasteful. It has the most distasteful jokes ever. It's that disgusting, guys. Words cannot describe how distastefully disgusting this show is. Need I say more? It doesn't do any good morals at all, this show, either. All they do is bunches of stupid sayings. And yeah, this is probably one of the dumbest shows and one of the most grossest shows ever. It's that grotesque. And the characters are so hideous looking. So yeah, Almost Naked Animals is if you like it, I'm fine with your opinion, but it is not a good show at all. It's probably one of the worst shows ever that I've seen so far. And I don't think I have anything to say about Almost Naked Animals. All I could say is it's gross and it's ugly. That's all I could say. Part 15 will be in session, so stay tuned for that.